Hello everybody, welcome back to Star Stitches. I hope you're doing okay and have had a good week. I haven't got a really red face today because I'm going to run a bath after this video. I was going to have a bath, but then I realised I always come to you looking like I've been on the sun. So excuse the state of me, I've got a bit windswept today going outside. Hope everyone is safe with the weather in the UK. We've had a bit of a bad storm. Yeah, it's been a bit windy and a bit wet here today. I've quite a few things to show you today. So I've had two deliveries, sorry, because I am trying to be good. And I have got some completed projects, multiple, she says, to show you. And I'm literally in the middle of something else at the moment as we speak. So what I will show you first actually is deliveries, because I'm playing around with one here because I like the feel of the ribbon. So who was I following? I can't remember who it was I was following, which led me to follow somebody else who this is like very cryptic, I already have their store favorited in my Etsy, but you know when you don't connect the dots. Anyway, so this person was at the Waltham Abbey Wall Show, I believe, which I think is just for a Sunday. Pigeon's Nest, that's probably where I saw it, because I follow Bex and she went up for it, and it was literally just the Sunday, I believe, which is interesting for a yarn show. So I've got the name of the people here. It is Joe at Pickle Lily on Etsy. I will pop a link so you can see where to go and have a look. Oh yeah, here we go as well. There is the information for Joe at Pickle Lily. So it was a little card to say thank you for my order. We got a nice little, actually, because I like the smell, not everyone does, lavender bag. I feel like I'm going to put this in my sock drawer or something. I do like a bit of lavender. So yeah, that is a little freebie in there, which made the package smell lovely when we opened it. So also got a load of leaflets in there, and I kept two which are closest to me really, because a lot of them are north. One is the Summer Wool Festival, which is in Milton Keynes, I assume, by the MK postcode. That one in July, and also a Southern Wool Show at Newbury Racecourse in August, which I haven't been to. So kept those in case, worth a nosy. So I ordered myself in a gorgeous pink glittery, and you can definitely see the glitter on this. So this is like a yarn bowl cozy. So it's got two poppers. So one is just the main popper for your bowl to put your yarn inside. It's got a nice little label in there. And then the other, I assume, is to popper and unpopper to get your ball in if you need to sort of squish it in a bit easier. So yeah, I've got that in pink glittery, and you can just do it up to make sure you could even do it up and have because it's not completely sealed, you could have your ball, your end coming out of one of these openings, so even better. And to match, I bought, oh it's all right, everything else is moving off the desk. This is like a roll top projecty bag, so it's just a popper top, as you can see. We unpopper. There is, if you can see the pink dotty, we've got pocket, so it's split into two pockets across one side of the bag there. I'm not sure if I can pull it open. I don't want to because I'll screw it up. Yeah, just split into, I can fit my hand in each pocket. You can see that on each side. So perfect for notions, needles, hooks. And this is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see very well the size of the bag inside. So at the size of my head, as I haven't done that for ages, compare things to the size of my head. And then you just popper it, and then you do what it says on the tin. You can roll it down, and then the ribbons at the bottom are to tie up. So you can just tie it together with your project in. Obviously I'm tying it really tight because I've folded it quite small, but you get the gist. You fill it, you tie it up. yeah. So I got a matching set of those from Pickle Lily, very reasonably priced. Both of these, I believe, came to £21.50 with free delivery. I think one was like 11, no, maybe one was £8.50 and one was 11, something like that. So yeah, very, very reasonably priced for handmade bags, and especially handmade bags that are pink and glittery. Holly, if you're watching this, I know you're going to like this with your pink obsession at the moment. So yeah, that is what I purchased and what arrived this week. So that's one delivery. I'm just trying to tidy as I go, unsuccessfully. This is my work from home desk, so currently you're sat on top of my closed laptop. Well, it isn't my work from home desk, it was my sewing desk, but it then became my work from home desk. Oh, knocking things over. My second delivery is a rather large delivery. It's a big bag. It's a big bag of wool. So it is Hayfield Bonus DK. Some of you may be able to guess what this is, especially those of you that I know have ordered it. And then I have something in the back to show you. So this came from Wool Warehouse. It's in one of their Wool Warehouse organza bags. I'm sorry if there's any noise. I'm trying out a new microphone my husband also bought me for Christmas. I'm hoping it's going to work all right. Record this whole video and then find you can't hear me. I'm hoping you can hear me. I need to find, that's probably not the best place to put it either. Yeah, so it came from Wool Warehouse, £35 on Wool Warehouse. I know Sirdar are charging £40 on their website, but I also have a discount code that I know and use on Wool Warehouse, so I got it for £32.26 and free delivery. So inside here is, I've got two items. I've got what's inside here and then the little one. So I'll show you the little one first. I didn't want to lose it. So you also got this, which if you can probably read, that's a bit rude. If you can see that is what I meant to say, and you can read that. Sometimes it doesn't pick it up with the focus on the camera, or that keeps doing weird things going in and out. Right, so this is, as you get, because I learned this from doing the gingerbread one, but some of you are old hat at Sirdar, a label which is our hearts and flowers, and it says spring 2025. So you get your label to go with your crochet along in the same sort of design. So once you finish your blanket, you can sew your label on. I really like that, but I also really like that it's got the year, because for me, I mean, I know I've got my crochet journal that I fill in, but it's really nice if you want to gift it to somebody as well, you know when it was made and how old that item is. I think it's what they call the heirloom blankets, and that's why they put the label on. This is the journal that came with it. This is the thickness on the back, because this was what I was interested to see what it had in it. So it's just got this belongs to me. It's got what is a crochet along, how to sign up for each crochet along, how to join the Facebook group. Then we've got a page about acronyms, British and American crochet terms, and then I'm going to hide me and tension. So obviously this goes international, so obviously for your for both sides of the pond. It's also actually got washing instructions. You can machine wash and gently tumble dry your blanket. I didn't know that. That would mean I could gently tumble dry the gingerbread one. That's good to know, but I'd really worry it'd go all fuzzy. But they're saying tumble dry. Dry clean it, I'm not sure no disrespect to any dry cleaners, but I'm not sure I'd take that into a dry cleaners. We've got a crochet along calendar. And some dates to crochet for. So I think that's just an entire year calendar. And then we've got pages of these crochet along details, shade card, sort of various questions here like date started, date finished, was it a gift or made for yourself, who you've made it for. I like how they've crossed through mistakes and then written customization next to it. Movies you watched while you were doing it, tips, friends you made on the crochet along, on how you found it. And then we've got week 1, so we've got pages for week 1. Oh, and it says sewing your ends at the bottom. I agree with that. Week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, week 6. So all the same format, but 6 pages, and then tips, and then another one. So I don't know how many we've got. One space for 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4? I think in here. I think it said space for 4 crochet along. So that's a year's worth, isn't it? Although no, do they only do 2? I think Sirdar only do 2 a year. I think they do like a spring one and a Christmassy one. So I could sort of retrospectively go in and write in my gingerbread one, but it would be a bit of a waste of the 6-week pages that I could do. Then you've got little cutout labels if you really want to cut it out. Made with love and maybe a few bad words. Did I mention this took me forever? Crochet is my therapy. Crossed out, gift to you. And if you don't love this as much as I do, give it back. I'd like to say that with a lot of my crochet items, but to be fair, most of the people I give them to do really appreciate them. But yeah, can you imagine? Crochet along word search. Sorry, I'm showing you all of this because I know I was keen to see what else was in here. Crochet along glossary, but it seems to be like a funny one. Counting, never ever to be interrupted. Cuppa, essential sustenance during a crochet along. Staying hydrated will assist counting. Ends, a necessary evil each week. Alternative, a mindful activity with a calming cuppa in front of your favourite box set. No, I never find ends calming. Frog it, fudge it, that's mine, fudge it. Housework, a distraction from your cow. Husband, wife, partner, see housework. Job, see housework. Yeah, so that's quite funny. Where have they had to? Oh, they've had to describe what like Marmite is. A British savoury spread with a distinctive taste. Yes, Marmite, you either love it or hate it. And that is it, I think. Oh, and a shopping list. And also pictures of the crochet along. So that's the one I started on, and this is the one we're going to make. Hearts and flowers. I really like the Nordic Noel, or Noel if you want to say it, but there's no kits left. Obviously I assume I can still get the crochet along pattern sections, but I really want the label to go with it. But obviously it'll be the wrong year, but I really quite like that one. Right, so that is the journal that comes with it. So I'm going to put that back away in my envelope. So yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to do it. I think I am going to do it now. It looks like less than the gingerbread cow, or maybe less complicated. I'm hopeful it is, so that I can do other things in between. Oh, I'm just crushing the journal there. I didn't think that through. I didn't push it far enough down the bag. Yeah, so I'm hoping it's a bit less involved. But we'll see. So all the nice colours in there. We're going to tie that bag up so nothing falls out. So those are my 2 deliveries this week. Now, next... Oh, that just tickled me then. Next, we have finished project number 1. I think I showed you some of this anyway, but I have now finished the autumn instalment of the Winter Flora Society from now last year, 2024. Weird saying that. I don't know what I'd shown you. I think I'd shown you these. Anyway, so I think I'd shown you the strawberry. So the strawberry is done. Well, all of it's done. We've got the apricot. We've got, now this I kept saying was a slice of blood orange. It's not, it's a slice of grapefruit. Just to correct myself there. Slice of flat grapefruit. This is a nectarine. I think I'd shown you this last week, or I'd got halfway through it. All the while I was making this, I kept calling it a pomegranate, and it's not. It's a lychee, I believe. Yeah, I think. Oh, honestly. And this, I'm going to give you a little secret, is actually inside out, because my bobble stitch looks so much better on the inside, or outside. You know what I mean. on the wrong side that I've left it wrong side out because I feel like it looks better, wobbly better. There we go. And then the last one, which actually is the pomegranate, is the pomegranate. I can't get that to stay up. And the same, the bobbles are the wrong side, not the right side. So I've just told you all now, it's no secret, but I was like, it didn't look very good on the right side, so I kept it the wrong side. So that is the autumn instalment done. So I have stopped, it's not stopped technically, and it's not a WIP. I haven't started the winter instalment yet because I wanted to make something else in between. I think the winter instalment should be fairly quick. I don't think there's anything too complicated, to be fair, in that. So I am currently on a hat making mission, making these for just a little giftage. I have made 2.5 this weekend. I started Friday night, so here is number 1. These are all Siobhan's yarn. I think this one is called Mermaid something or other. So Siobhan, I'm going to hold it close so you can actually see the yarn colour first. Pom-pom. This is a detachable pom-pom, so if I turn it inside out, you will see there is a made, I'll put it out that way, made with love button. And can you see, I don't know if you can, there's elastic. So the pom-pom just has elastic on it, so I thread it through the top of the hat and it goes round the button so that it can be taken off for for washing if needs be. So that is hat number 1. Then there is hat number 2. I really love this colour. This is a Siobhan's Crafts yarn. I think it was the new Care Bear range that she did. I didn't buy that because I'm an 80s child, so I bought the 80s version. This came in a pack, like a de-stash that I ordered off a lady. I think it was like 10 skeins for £90. So it's like £9 a skein instead of 16. All that had happened was she'd caked them all already. She still had the cards, so we knew all the colours. I've just left them downstairs. But this was a Care Bears one. But the new updated Care Bears, more modern one. But look at that. That's brilliant colourway, isn't it? I am tempted to keep this one for myself, but I'm not going to. I've already got too many hats that I've made myself. And I've put that sort of dark pinky pom-pom. I'm hoping my pom-pom choices are okay on these hats. Tell me if not, because I can obviously take them off, but I think they're okay. So those 2. And I'm halfway through a third one at the moment. So this I definitely know is Hidden Treasures because I've left the card up here and I've just had a look. So this is halfway through. So we've done the rim, however you want to call it, and now we're working our way up to the top. So we need to get about 20 centimetres before we start to then decrease and catch it in to make the hat shape. So this pattern is Blossom Crochet on YouTube, and this is the ridged hat. Again, I'll link the video. It's like a 25-minute video and it's super easy. You do the rim first and you chain 12, and then you just do half trebles in back post by alternating and turning your work to make that nice ridged effect there. And then this is just, then you join together and you no sewing if you like, so you join together once you've done your long strip, and then you just start to crochet into each of the top, stitch into the top, and then go up. So there's no sort of sewing up the side. You can sort of see a seam. I'll show you on one of these others because it's like a double width. It's very hard to find, in fairness. It's here on mine. So I don't know if you can see, this is slightly wider than in between here. This is my joining, and you can see the join there on the, but I mean, blink and you'll miss it. It's just because I know that that's double wide thickness there. And then it's just front post trebles only. It's a front post treble, and then, I'm holding it the wrong way up to show you. Front post treble, and then an ordinary treble in the next stitch to create that ridging. and just there's no counting all of this, it's just rinse and repeat, keep going all the way up, so I can sit and mindlessly do it in front of the TV. Once you've sort of started, there's no counting. Yeah, so that is that one. So once we finish, we need to pick a pom-pom for that. So once I finish those, I'm going to go back to Flora Society and start the winter one, because also obviously we've got a week and a half until that Sirdar CAL starts. So I might get them all done. If not, it gives me something little to do in between when I'm done the crochet along section for that week. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. So 2.5 hats made this weekend, which kind of surprises myself, because when I first made one of these, it did take me a night and a half, because I remember doing it over, it would have been like, I think Christmas 2021, after lockdown maybe, or 2020. I'll need to check my book, but I do recall it was the first time hubby and we watched the old series of The Masked Singer, as in the very first series, because we'd missed it. And we were binge watching that, and I'm pretty sure it was a lockdown Christmas because we couldn't go see anybody. I do love how that colourway is worked up on that one. So yeah, I can now pretty much do one in an evening-ish. I might get this one finished tonight, maybe a little way off, but I only started it this afternoon, so yeah, not bad going. They're very quick to work up, and these I make out of 100-gram skein of DK, and I still have probably about 20 grams ish left over, so you can make them out of about 80 grams. So if you've got some like minis skeins of 20 grams to join together, and the pom-poms I'm pretty sure came from like eBay for a pack of like 8 or 10 really cheaply. I think they came from China, from overseas, but they were, and just with the elastic on to poke through, and then it's just a button inside. I mean, you can raid your button tin, because we've all got a button tin, haven't we, with a load of spare buttons that we probably don't have the clothes for anymore. That's it from me. I'm hoping this is flashing red now, so I'm hoping this has worked. So I'm probably going to cut it quite short now, so I can go and charge it up, and hopefully you've been able to hear me. Thank you as always for watching. Have a lovely rest of your weekend, and hope you have a good week. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you all next week. Take care. Bye.